I don't know how to start this video because I don't really know what to talk about, right? I've been trying to talk about my drug stories, but I've been having trouble. So you know what? I'm going to try again. This is recording number 5 of tonight, and I'm just going to speak straight from the dome. So fuck the mushroom trip, fuck weed. I'm going to go straight to the one and only time that I took acid, and this was a few years ago. And this was the night that I became Satan incarnate. Now, I didn't want to take any at first. Actually, I did. I wanted to take half a tab. And just for clarification, I'm not condoning this. Don't do this unless you are a fully developed brain and it's legal where you live. And even still, don't do it. This is strictly a story for educational purposes because it's something that happened to me. Now, I wanted half a tab. There's 3 other people there, and there's 8 tabs of acid. There is 2 tabs for everyone. I took mushrooms, and sometimes I get a little too crazy. I act a little too loopy. If I can find a clip of me being deranged, I'll play it here. If not, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I want half a tab. They convinced me to take 2. Now, at first, I was just going to be like, okay, I'll do 1. And they all start chanting my name. They're going, Frank, 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 eat 2. You know you want to eat 2. And so I take 2. And everyone else there takes 2. And there's no trip sitter. And now there's 4 people on my acid. And I'm playing YouTube poop on the TV. Now, eventually, it starts devolving into some insanity that only gets worse. Now, at first it was epic. Everything's purple. Crazy colors everywhere. Time is moving by like that. 20 minutes pass. No, it was actually 2 hours. I'm like, fuck. I saw a pile of clothes. I thought that was a human. All of a sudden I blink and we have walked all the way down multiple blocks and we're in a field with water. I look up. I'm like, how did we get here? One of my friends spear tackles me. I'm on the floor. I'm going, why the fuck would you spear tackle me? He lifts me up. My pants fall down. My shoe falls off. He's pulling my own pants up for me and putting shoes on my feet because I'm so fucking cooked. We get back to the house. Now I'm starting to go insane. I'm laughing like a lunatic. I'm talking about fucking chicken broth. I'm talking about how fat his grandma is to one of my friends. I'm like, you know her. She's the trough woman. And then, gosh, oh man, to remember this. I stood up, ripped my pants off, pulled my cock out, and shook it in his face. And I fucking screamed at him. And he looked like he was about to shoot me to death. And he hit me in the nuts, and they hit my own butt. He punched me right in my dick, and my dick went right under my butt crack and into my own butt. But he hit it in an angle where I didn't get hurt by it, even though he full on slammed his fist into my dick and balls. And then I realized that I had gone insane, and I was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? I need to calm down. And then eventually I calmed down. And I was trying to apologize, and then he apologized to me, which is insane. I don't know how you're apologizing to me. I just pulled my cock out, talked about how fat your grandmother was, and shook my dick and balls in your fucking face like a monster from hell. Everyone in the house was staring at me as I did that with their mouths on the floor. They couldn't believe what I was doing. They thought this man was actually gonna fucking kill me. And then we watched a documentary about General Butt Naked, a Ugandan warrior that ate children and fought naked. The second it said his official general name was Butt Naked, he goes, I General Butt Naked, I fought naked. We all started dying laughing. Because how are you gonna watch that shit on acid and not fucking laugh at a man called General Butt Naked? Very good, serious documentary though. I would recommend watching that. It's back when Vice was good and didn't suck cock and be gay. Anyway, that was most of the story, but I did stink. I smelled like shit because back in high school, I didn't care about anything really about how I looked. I showered, but that night I skipped a shower and I started sweating and I wouldn't stop farting and the whole room smelled like shit. And one of my friends came over in the morning and everyone was just begging him to take me home. And he was like, nope, fuck you guys. You get to keep them. So they got to sit with my stink. I went home and I'm not a religious man, but I took a baptism, my own homemade baptism. I washed every crevice and inch of my body with as much body wash as I possibly could while saying to forget this night, even though I'm talking about it right now. I try not to talk about it. And I then sat in my bedroom completely naked, wrapped up in a blanket, half wet, just staring at the ceiling, thinking about like what the fuck that night was and how insane it was. And then there's plenty of other trips of me taking mushrooms and shit. I do want to play one of the loudest laughs I've ever caught on camera, and it was from taking mushrooms. I'm going to play it right here. I just thought that would fit in because I don't know how that fucking comes out of a human. Anyway, that was a drug story from me about my acid. I might tell another one in the future, but I don't know. I got the idea from my soy sauce. We finally got another video. I swear I'm going to be more consistent. I'll try. It's been 6 days since I uploaded. I'm sorry. I love you all. We hit another sub goal. I'm not going to put any more sub goals because I feel like it's gay. But, yeah. Fucking cheese.